Can we just use my magic to blast it down? I don't want to go all over the fucking region. Oh, they all look like faces. That was a bit horrible. This is actually putting a fetch quest into the main quest, if you're doing what I think you're doing, and that's gonna make me cry. How do we open this gate?
The inscription says the gate will open when the great voices rise in song. I think this means the windstones that are spread across Erethel. There's one just
at least it makes sense in the story, and every RPG at the time does it, but...
I'll stay here to see if it has any effect.
That's one of the reasons why I love this game so much. They never forced you to do fetch quests, and even most of the side stuff was really, really intriguing. Like, the vast majority of it, the vast majority of it is worth doing. Okay, well, are you a windstone? You don't seem to be. But I guess you are. Strike Chime, an ancient windstone. I had to do one whole fucking windstone. Okay, well I guess that makes everything easier, but then that calls into the question of why the fuck didn't you do that ages ago? I'm glad you didn't, because you would have died without me. But you're not very smart, are you, girl? Tiny Penis Motorbike Man makes his valiant return. It's been a while, buddy. It was very loud. Meaning he must be tinier than ever. Oh, buddy, let me deal with that shrinkage. It's not what I was attempting to say at all, but I'm not even going to go into what I was attempting to say, because I just kind of want let me deal with that shrinkage to be eternal. I want that on my fucking epitaph. Let's move on. Can we enter Ural Tusk yet? You can do that yourself.
No one could. Not even Fate Weavers. They say that fate has woven no thread to open these doors. And yet, you've done it. But we must not stop.
I am a master weaver.
Smiles upon us.
I'm gonna knit you so many sweaters.
You must find the remaining windstones and strike the chimes. I will stay here.
Why?
The Skara within will sense the gate weakening. Someone will need to hold them back.
But if I'm not near you, you are forever fated to fail. You realize that, right? That is what the game fucking told us. Oh, it genuinely is. Oh, I thought you were gonna be nice to me. Oh well, I guess this gives us a pretty damn good excuse to go and explore the rest of the map, because there are a lot of areas I just haven't been able to check out yet. Still, that's the most powerful of the magical of all. Oh no, that's why we did the amulet thing. Shardfall is the one we haven't checked out, and then this is the only other dungeon in the area, and that's what we're doing for the main quest. Okay. This seems to just lead out into the ocean or something, so we don't need to check out you. Mulrain I've just been to. Bristlethorn I never went to, but I'm sure we will soon enough. Why can I return the amulet to 2 people? Also, I can either give it to the other fucking thief, the man who is missing, like, his right fucking shoulder blade, or I can give it to the dude who actually owns it and is doing a valuable fucking research. What do you think I'm gonna do? Just because he's had, like, half his fucking body cut off doesn't mean he's a good person. He was still trying to steal. Maybe he's just poor and everything. And in most RPGs, I would probably side with the poor boy, or at least figure out a way to make sure he's, you know, okay, even if I do the right thing and give it back. But why? I guess I can tell you that your partner's free of the curse or whatever.
Don't mind me. Just another refugee looking for a handout. Life's tough, what with the Freemen striking us at every turn. You understand, I'm sure.
I can't tell if that voice actor is meant to sound sincere, or like the most scummy, sarcastic cunt of all time. And no one likes a scummy cunt, trust me. Jesus, gross. Tell me about yourself, I guess, while you bleed to death in front of me.
Heading west from the Tawili coast. A grieving son leaving his dead mother behind. To think there is
you
scum
poor guy.
that would steal a man's sole inheritance.
Wait, what? But it's not yours. Are you still trying to lie to me?
Found out. Gelt told you, did he? No
you told me.
The amulet is cursed. That old fool in Emir won't want it back.
I'm not giving it to you. You seem like the biggest fucking liar of all time. If you had dropped the act, now that I know, I might have given you like $1 million fucking dollars, and that's not even a joke. That's a drop in the fucking water for my guy now. I mean, it's half of his entire fortune and the inheritance of his non-existent children. But, I mean, you're clearly the most important guy in the game. I'd obviously give it to you. But I don't fucking know, man. It seems... I know it's meant to be ambitious, and I know there are probably, like, many ways that quest could have gone. So it's natural there's going to be some loose ends and weirdness going on, especially in a game this old. But, that was gross and broken. Wayne Amundus.
What is this? What news do you bring me?
You look like a very happy man for someone whose life is literally upside down right now, but sure. Here's the amulet that probably won't get you killed now.
An amulet, and stripped of its pesky curse. Beautiful, isn't it? Now that it won't kill you, that is. Hand it over.
Why should I give it to
I can offer
you?
you riches, my friend. Gold. And what is better than that? Anything your heart desires in this world can be purchased.
Do you mean a whole 2 grand, like literally every other quest in the entire fucking game? Because it won't be worth it, but I'm also a good boy, so I probably will. I'm just gonna Google what the amulet actually does, because I sort of didn't look. I didn't look at it. I assumed it wasn't in my accessories. Hell, there's also a possibility that I can't actually wear it, but Or maybe I'm just able to either give it to him or give it to the other guy. I just don't know who I would give it to. It's gotta be this guy, surely. The other guy was a complete dick. Alright, fine, take the amulet.
Ah, justice. Yes, I believe you will go far in our world, ragged and raging as it is. As for those 2 knaves, I suspect they will meet with a gallows soon enough.
Oh, they don't deserve death.
Goodbye.
And I highly doubt they're gonna be hanging out with 5 grand. Do you know how much torture I had to undergo to actually get through that fucking mission? Kill yourself. Simple band of copper imbued with... What do you mean imbued with magic? It does literally nothing. What an ungodly piece of shit. You clearly just wanted to get rid of this. I traded that ancient glorious boy? I've never had the game lag the fuck out like that before. It hasn't got incredible performance, don't get me wrong. Like, the game has always been a little bit fucky. There's never been that incredible level of fucky. Right, well, let's make our way up here. I seem to remember I came to meet this guy while he was up here, and he was already screaming about how he'd been robbed, and I was blaming myself. I was like, oh shit, what have I done? But no, okay, never mind. Doesn't look like there was anything I wanted to steal anyway. You have nothing worth taking. What a lovely thing you have done with your 40 years of existence. You have garnered 2 shirts. 2 shirts. Good job. I seem to remember you being an utter arsehole. Maybe that was the reason why you didn't necessarily have to give it to him. But, oh well, whatever. He's suffered enough, man. Look at his fashion choice. Look at that hat. I'm also pretty sure he's wearing his shirt backwards. What the fuck? Oh no, definitely not, because who wouldn't want to expose that luscious chest hair? Let's be on our way. I just don't know where our way is right now. I don't really know where are these windstones, actually. I should probably check that first. And I assume you have to activate them all in the plains of Arethel. If it's anywhere else, I think I will genuinely cry. So we got one up there, and I also need to go and retrieve some staff pieces in Mulrain. I think I've already been in Mulrain, doing something completely different. So I fucking despise that, but at least I can fast travel up there and get both of them at once. To our despise, deep into the fucking distance over here. I think it's still part of the Forsaken Plain, just a very, 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 very different part of the Forsaken Plain. Either that or Dokkalfar, I don't know. Man, this place is big. I thought the plains were going to be tiny, but they pretty damn large. There's a windstone down here. I might get this one first, because it's just so far out of the way of anything else I need to do. And I feel like I might as well do these ones off camera. Where are you? You're at the bottom of Kandria. Apparently I've been to Kertosai, but I don't know why. Oh, because it's Tam's area. I guess this is sort of just encouraging us to explore the rest of the place, which is a good thing. I just think you could have at least had us do something interesting when we got there. Maybe the Windstones would talk to us. Maybe we'd be having conversations with gods or something like that. I might be a little bit over the top, but, you know, anything. I would have accepted anything other than just, like, bonk on a random fucking piece of rock over and over and over like 5 different times. It's insanity-inducing. But apparently you've just got a random fucking staff piece. Hello, Godfang. I guess oh yeah, this is Hungi's house, isn't it? Maybe I should go and talk to that guy and be like, what the fuck are you doing, you utter fucking monstrosity? You have doomed the world again, you asshole old drunk. Or I could just, you know, not bother and just treat him like the inconsequential piece of shit that he is. What is this? It seems to say there's like fighting that goes on in here. I would love like a little arena minigame or even an arena quest or something like that.
Hello.
I like pitting myself against the biggest of boys. No, apparently not. I mean, that was sort of that kind of thing when it was the mass debate in the Colossi world. When the punches were being thrown while everybody was masturbating. That was glorious. I really, really enjoyed that quest line. Save you?
Good.
What's wrong?
You again. Don't you dare leave me here.
Oh, right,
to
yeah,
this
you
life
just
of
hate
isolation
yourself.
and drudgery. What do you want to
I mean,
know?
I spoke to your girl.
She's
You couldn't really give less of a shit, though. Okay, fantastic. Where is this arsehole? Is he this guy? Was he the Fate Weaver? Oh, no, it was this Brit guy. Oh, whose name is Hogni. There you
It's
go.
rude to interrupt someone while they're deep in thought.
Deep in thought about the horrific crimes you've committed, you just don't seem to give a shit. Why bother naming them if their names are never ever ever gonna come up again and you can't accuse them or blame them or even call them out on it in the fucking slightest? Okay, thanks game. There are so many things that like really make me love this area. And I'm like, yeah, they put in so much effort to this place, it's just as good as Dalen Tarth. And then you get shit like that, and it's like, if that was in Dalen Tarth, you'd be able to just, like, drag those fuckers to prison yourself and stuff like that. Maybe I'm bigging up Dalen Tarth too much, but I mean, Dalen Tarth felt as expanded on as the DLC. Dalen Tarth felt as in-depth as the Teeth of Naros. If not more so in some cases, because there was shitloads of variety and everything. There were different races hanging around and everything instead of just Colossi. And there was just so much going on in Dalen Tarth. Here, there's just a lot of open, empty plains, which is fine. That's what it's supposed to be. It's literally called the Plains. But I don't know. It just feels like there's a lot of loose ends and quest lines that didn't lead anywhere. Almost like cut content. And that's only in the second area I visited. Or second region or whatever the fuck. So it makes me very much fear for places like Detir, or Alabastra, and Cluricon, etc, etc, etc. Alright, let's go ahead and activate you. I believe Dalen Tarth is the biggest though, so that might have something to do with it.
The arcane veil begat King Issa's reign, and all things in balance, also its destruction. The seasons passed, the summer wilted into autumn, and Lord Olm culled his strength. King Issa's sway receded as does the shade at noon. The Feylands rested from their sprouting, and a haze of indolence silenced the woods. When the winter moon waned, it began.
I love these big words.
Terrible thunder rolled across the darkened plains of Erethel.
I don't think I could feel more stupid while I'm listening to them and just being like, excuse me? I didn't even know the word begat, and that's 2 syllables. I feel like I should fucking know what that means. Begat. Hey Siri! Define begat. My lovely loyal co-host. No, not baguette. Okay. Siri is apparently stupider than me. Or just very, very hungry because I refuse to feed him and keep him locked in a cage. But whatever, let's talk to Pada. I have no idea who you are or why you exist, but you've got a staff piece for some reason.
We ask that you step aside before I cast you off the cliffs.
He didn't mention that Fae were just as fucking awful as humans. He was blaming the mortals for all of this. Except maybe she's been corrupted by the mortals or whatever, and that's why she's not hanging out in the cradle and she's hanging out in this hellhole instead. What do you think about the war? Just out of nowhere. Absolute boomer tier conversation here.
But it was all in vain. The seasons pass as they always have and always will. There is no ending the winter.
I think there is. It's called spring. It happens every... You were literally just saying how seasons pass, which means winter ends, and then you're like, no, there is no ending winter. Seasons pass except for winter, meaning they don't pass at all. You moron. It's feeling very, 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 very fucking sunny for a winter, but sure, whatever. I guess it just sounds profound until you actually look at it.
I was once part of the deep slumber, but wished to depart the dreaming to pursue something that is more familiar to mortals like you. Ambition. For seasons,
A very
I
ambitious
dwelled in
boy.
the cradle of summer, as is my role in the telling. But something called to me from beyond the sea. A whisper of power and corruption.
So if you know it's like tickling your brain in all the wrong fucking ways and making you into a duck, bitch, then why the fuck did you listen to it? Or have you, like, you know, turned around now? I don't know, those black, dead, soulless eyes that are barely fucking open? That's either sleep deprivation or you planning to rip out my heart as we speak. So I'm gonna move on and just get very far away from you, thank you. Forsaken Plain.
Ever since the Withering War, this stretch of earth has been enchanted. Some prefer to call it cursed, but I see all of this magic as a blessing. I walk the broken hills and ravines.
I think it's absolutely
searching for
amazing, so I
answers to
can't
this
complain.
question. What lies across the sea? Who is calling me with her fiery breath and knowing whisper?
Ooh. Some kind of terrifying mother dragon god or something? I hope so. That would be absolutely amazing. Or by across the sea, do you just mean to the Winter Fae? Because I forgot they're kind of across an ocean. But I wouldn't call that a sea. It's more like a tiny little river. I thought you meant like into a completely different continent, and that was just alluding to more like, more unique kingdoms of fucking Amalur, I guess. The Cradle of Summer. Maybe that leads to places like Naros. Because we got to Naros through a portal, didn't we? Or like by will of the god, or did we just walk through a hole in the wall? Honestly, I can't remember. I'm hoping it's a portal because it seems so weird that a world like the Colossi would be interconnected and just jammed onto us. And then they just know nothing of each other. I was the first mortal I think they had ever met, except maybe one from a billion years ago or something. Cradle of Summer.
Any fae, but my time had come. However, I took a piece of the cradle with me, a part of a weapon I was meant to protect. I'd earned that right.
Hold it dear as any fae, but by my time had come, I'd taken a piece of the cradle with me. I guess that piece of the cradle is the staff I'm about to tear out of you. So,
That's
give...
laughable. I don't know you, I don't trust you, and I don't like the looks of you.
Which is why I just gave you my life story instantly. Why are you so angry?
Plagued by visions of what your kind call the future. A telling beyond the present. It is all because of this new god. She clouds my thoughts, confuses me.
Oh, okay, so it's Gadflow's new god. You're feeling the same corruption that he must have felt, except you're a summer fae. So, is the god branching out? Can the god control who it reaches out to? Because you are the most, you don't seem to do anything. You're not even a warrior. You don't have any power. You were just part of the weird-ass tree cult off in the distance there. So, what makes you so special? I assume it just sort of reaches out to random people, or maybe she has some secret magic affinity or something. I will return it.
To me, using your mortal sense of guilt, something I truly do not understand. However, my role in the telling does not include Riven or Tarsus. Take my staff. The peace you seek is within. May it bring clarity to the deep slumber.
So what you're saying is, you feel really fucking bad for doing it, but you're just gonna use this bullshit excuse about your lovely Fey religion to feel like you're doing it for the good of the world. No, you're just an asshole and you know it. I guess I can go up to the Windstones here. I don't want to fast travel everywhere because then I miss shit like lore stones, like this one right here that I almost didn't walk into. Like I was about to fast travel on the map there and this one was right behind me. I'm not a smart boy. Scorching Star for a shitload of money, and I think we can go and sell things again real soon.
With largesse would stay in their wintry country. Tyrion spoke as I know her silken robes the fabric of Lyria's hand. Hail, the words of the goddess I herald unto her people, and have I heard from starlit lands in her woven grasp. Her way is
I thought they'd at least wear a loincloth, man.
Travel, for these frosty vales are not beautiful. Our cousins, we say unto you, be no more troubled by our plight. We will go to the opposite ends of Alfaria, and be Dokkalfar content.
Oh! That was the history of the Dokkalfar! I thought it was Fae the entire time. What does Dokkalfar mean? Because Dokkalfar content? That just confuses the shit out of me. I don't know, but oh, for fuck's sake, not now! I'm still traumatized from seeing that fucker's arsehole! That was horrifying! Those were not clothy loins, they were very fleshy! No, 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 no! No! Oh my god! Okay, so 2 of you at once is actually quite scary. And I don't know why my fucking shield power is just not doing its job. At least I can absolutely one-shot you. If I had to do that with regular attacks, I think I would have cried. There you go. Seems to be something hidden around here, but surely I would have picked it up on the first time around if it was anything half decent. Yep, it's terrible. Fantastic. Now, did I go in here? Or did I completely ignore you last time? Oh, and it's this guy again. Fucking god, I'm gonna despise you forever. I will never, ever, ever be allowed to claim your terrible, terrible loot. Maybe it's just like the best weapon in the game and they thought they were being a genius by placing it on a death shrine. But I'm just nowhere near smart enough to comprehend it. Which way do I go? Oh, it's actually a good thing that I cleared this place out the first time, huh? Because now I should be able to use this door. Of course not, the game hates me, never mind. So we gotta make it the entire way through this completely dead, fucking barren area filled with nothingness, just to reach. I believe that dude who was just casting spells down in the dust, down in the darkness, right? So this place was actually a dungeon that has 2 quests attached. Huh? That's rare, but I like it very much. Please, please don't fight me, because you're one of my favorite random arseholes who doesn't mean anything that I've ever met.
Join me in my work? You look like you could use a few moments of quiet reflection.
As much as I absolutely love quiet reflection, I need to steal from you.
Old rod? I can't imagine why you'd have any interest in it. It's a patchwork
Gross.
piece, cobbled together from bits and bobs. However,
much as I love hearing about your Frankenstein's wang,
my hands still bear the calluses. I would part with it for a price.
Oh, I can't even convince him otherwise? Yeah, I'm down to pay. That's fucking nothing.
Any less, you understand. A man's
I know.
hand is still worth something. Enjoy the peace, and good day.
I hope you can find a wang worthy of your glorious fucking stature someday, buddy, because it's definitely not that one. Now, how good are these staffs? I can use them, but they're all dog shit. At least in the Crack of Dawn. Crack of Dawn is the ice one. Who the fuck associates dawn with ice? Dawn is fire for literally everyone. That sucks. Now I gotta forge them. I have absolutely no idea how to do this, but I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me just sprint out of this fucking dungeon for like the 4th time, right? Or do you? Do you like witnessing my endless fucking torture while you're not allowed? The cuckening is coming. That's not a cuckening, that's a cock blocking. Very, very, very different things. I, of course, am an expert on both cucking and cock blocking. So, we made it anyway. I was gonna jump up, but now there's literally no point, because I was just rambling about sad sex acts. Hold on, what the fuck is that? I am receiving a call, but it's from a number that I do not recognize. And it's not even from my country. You're getting ignored to all hell. What have we got over here? Wedding ring. How do I forge you? Did it even tell me? No. No, it straight up fucking didn't. Do you want me to go to a genuine, like a blacksmith's forge? Because, I mean, I can do that, but that seems big stupid. Big stupid. You want me to go to Isa? No, it's literally just, it hasn't got a marker. Why? Is it in a very specific dungeon? Because sometimes I know they don't show up. I don't know what to do. Grinning Vein. Oh, fucking now I don't know what mission I was on. I guess I was technically on the main mission, awakening these lovely windy boys. And there's that wedding ring over there. That's a Tuatha spy. But what part of the world is that? Agatha? Yeah, I guess that would be Agatha. A place we've never been. Which means it's going to be full of 1,000 well, way more than 1,000. No? No, it really won't be. For a second, I genuinely thought I would be here forever doing 1,000 side quests on this tiny patch of land. My brain is not very healthy today. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should actually try getting sleep for once in my entire fucking... Oh, no! Oh, buddy! He's having to walk back over to all his fucking corpse friends, and he doesn't even look like he's noticed yet. You poor sweet... Oh god, your mouth was like permanently stuck open. You don't seem like the smartest of boys, huh? Maybe he'll never notice. And I will just call down a meteorite onto your head so you can join them in whatever kind of horrific fucking naked afterlife orgy you guys have. See, this guy was smart. I mean, oh god, that's a horrible angle. You can already imagine how that must smell. Yeah, no, never again. He was almost smart enough. He's like wearing a single lettuce leaf over his very non-proportionate wang. You see nothing. It must be like regular human-sized on such an absolute chungus of a being. I'm so sorry. I don't know how intercourse must work with your fucking species, but let's hope we never ever have to find out. That looks like it might be the most horrifying thing any fucking mere mortal will ever have to witness. Ugh. That will age me way beyond the lifespan of any fucking immortal fae. Sorry, that was a really weird time to go silent, but I can't figure out where I want to go. We got this down here. I might as well get the ones that I need to teleport for, because they're just on their own. We've already cleared these places out of everything else useful. Except that is the Warsworn Keep, no? No, it is not. Where is the Warsworn Keep? Because I do need to deal with that as well. I've got a few contracts to turn in, I believe. At least one contract. I think there were only 2 contracts in general. And I think I already turned in one of them. So we're basically done with the generic boring-ass excuse me. Generic boring-ass Warsworn quest in the area. And now we just have the actual big boy to do. I have no idea where that is, and it definitely doesn't seem to be showing up on the map. Who are you? Oh, you're just some arseholes surrounding the fucking Windstone for some reason. Man, you are huge! Who built you? The Fae, I guess, but this seems very, 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 very much against their philosophy. You're literally taking a beating from every single one. And you only just notice my existence. Look at him, like, twirling his spear. As if he's an absolute badass, getting ready to shank me in the throat. And he's already dead by the time he's whipped it out proper. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, I didn't expect this fucking many of you. You're still, you know, totally pathetic and won't land a fucking hit. But you will take up a whole, like, what, minute of my time, and that is unacceptable! I'm gonna use a couple of regular attacks, because I killed him. I killed him with the mark. I don't think I've ever seen that happen to anyone. I'm so sorry. No one deserves to be embarrassed in such a horrific way like that. You poor, poor creature. I mean, I know what you did was unacceptable, but man, that was the most heinous thing I've ever witnessed. That was a genuine war crime that I just committed. Ooh, money. So that makes up for it entirely. What do we got here? Scarlet Flowstone. I guess that is Tuatha killing Freeman. Either that or regular civilians killing Freeman? Or I killed Freeman somewhere in this general direction ages ago and then completely forgot about it. Maybe this is where we met the Archsage. In fact, I'm almost sure that this is where we met the Archsage, but whatever. Oh, where is this? I've clearly gone this way before, but why? Is this where we met the gnome? It could be, but it seems very, very, very barren for such a glorious gnomey landscape. What was Kertosai? Why did I, you know what, I'm gonna fucking fast travel over to this wagon. Because we know where I'm going, and I don't want to have to deal with all those fucking freemen in the way. You were perfectly fine. You were perfectly fine. I fucking appear out of nowhere, and you just, oh, gotta go back to acting like we've got no lungs. What the fuck is wrong with you, you arseholes? What am I gonna do? I don't care if you live or die. Not like I'm actually gonna help. Oh yeah, that's an entire town that I just never visited, huh? I should probably, you know, visit it for fucking once. There's also this thing over here. I don't know if... What am I even working towards right now? Does each individual area get its own, like, set of boys, or are they all autumn stones?
From the dark
this one is Kandrian. Hell yeah.
Sword alight with frosted blood, to starkly carve a kingdom from a land of stone and flood. A hero true, a warrior born, his deeds the bards did daily sing. Exultingly,
that was not a rhyme, and it felt like it definitely should have been a rhyme. You have failed me thoroughly, random voice. I have no idea. Oh, it's a crew dock. I actually need to kill you guys right now. Even though if I remember correctly, I utterly despise fighting you. Though I think I just hit you with your own poison attack? No, maybe it's just my, god damn it!